Hello, 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 and welcome back to my channel. It's Eternal Heart Goddess here to do your daily read angelic messages. And today's topic is concerning what is coming towards you next, just in general, okay? So this is really whatever got shuffled out for each pile, okay? But to kick things off, I'd like to thank you for joining me back here on Eternal Heart Goddess platform, for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, okay? These are timeless reads, so whether you see this now or in the future, those messages will still apply for whatever the time frame is for you, okay? The way I'm doing this read today is that as far as what's coming towards you next, I'm only doing over the course of the next 2 months, okay, is what I want to kind of compact that to over the course of the next 2 months, okay. Also, all of the timestamps will be down in the comment section for your convenience, folks. Okay, so with that said, go ahead and pause the video. We do have 5 piles today. You are able to select them by the sunglasses that you are drawn to at this time. It could be their color, their shape, honey. Select the pile or piles that you're drawn to, and let's see what's coming towards you next. Alrighty, pile 1, welcome, welcome, pile 1. Let's go ahead and see what's coming in next, what's coming towards you next, pile 1, okay? Let's go ahead and start. It's already been pre-shuffled. We already out here. Let's see, okay? So pile 1, you did receive the 2 of Cups, okay? So this is going back and forth with somebody. This is sharing. This is communication. This is gathering with someone, okay? And sharing information. With the caduceus on the cup here, this is information that could definitely heal or help a situation, is what I noticed in this card today, okay? And with your cards following, you have the 10 of Cups. That's blessings. That's answered prayers, okay? That's gratitude. With the Emperor, this could be a communication, okay, from a job, okay, some type of like boss. This could also be a father figure, okay? This is some type of authority figure, whether this is an authoritative entity, because you did get federal government card. You got the governor, mayor, and politician. So this could have something to do with government. So this could be a communication to you, because I do see 2 forms of a written, almost, basically stamped document. You could be receiving a document in the mail or getting information that is definitely positive, okay? Because you do have the spiritual practice and the 10 of Cups here, this is more so of like an answered prayer, okay? This pile did receive gossip, tea time, okay? So someone is definitely, especially with the 2 of Cups and all these, these 2 people, whispering here, someone is telling you about something that they found out, okay? You're being informed about something that was found out, but in this case, this is good gossip. This is good news. This is good information, because it puts you on cloud 9 with, emotional fulfillment, expectations met. It makes you ecstatic about something. It puts you in a high vibe, okay? I just heard like a giggity giggity, like, somebody is real giddy about whatever they found out, okay? Some of you, this person who's telling you about this, if this is not you finding out about this and then talking to somebody about it, they could have heard this through some type of social media platform or any media platform, because we have video, podcasting, radio, okay? So this is definitely some type of information coming, that kind of rolls over all of us, okay? With a federal governor, government, politician, mayor. This is something that you find out that may be passed and that it's in your favor, okay? Sometimes we get things that it's just like, oh, that don't apply to me. Whatever this is, this information that you're getting, it does apply to you, and it does somehow put you in an energy of like, being happy about it, okay? Also, for some of you, what's coming towards you next, and this also, let me put that there. This could be a gathering also. For those of you who that doesn't resonate with, okay, as far as hearing information with detective here in tea time that could benefit you, this is also a gathering. So this could be a couple meeting, going to a family dinner, meeting the father figure for the first time, okay? And maybe you're put on the spot like, okay, you got to say the prayer for the gathering with spiritual practice there. It could be something as simple as that as well, with that first row there, okay? But it still does not negate the fact that there's some gossip here that you hear about something that someone found out with digging for dirt, okay? However, it's information that does make you vibe high, that you are happy about, okay? Also, for some of you, what's coming towards you next, we have closed doors and wellness, shedding and cutting ties. So some of you may be leaving a situation, whether this is a job, whether this is a relationship, anything that does not make you feel like you're living your best life with the wellness here, living a healthier lifestyle, okay? So some of you are walking away from something with shedding here. You're starting to outgrow. It says here a work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. And then you have cutting ties. You may need to leave your current position and look for something better. Ending a job doesn't mean burning bridges. Go with grace. So some of you will be leaving a work situation in order to go off and kind of do something that is more suiting to you. If this is not you leaving one job and going to another, then this could be even retirement. It's like it's time to shed this. For some of y'all, if you are well within retirement here, this could be also just somebody being extremely tired of what something that they do does to their physicality, to their health, okay? So that's what's coming towards you next. And with cutting ties and shedding, some of you will really be leaving a work situation, okay? For some of you, this could be a relationship. This could be a friendship. This could be anything that doesn't suit you. This could be a habit that you're ready to let go of, okay? That doesn't suit you. This could be letting go of something that just has ran you ragged as well, whether it's a material possession, whatever the case may be. You're leaving something, you're shedding one thing, cutting it out of your life because it's not treating you well, okay? Also, for some of you also, what's coming towards you next is someone making you aware of the depth through a confession towards you of some kind. This can be in love. This can be a friend sharing something that does give you in like a deeper insight into them, okay? This could also be you sharing something very deep of importance, that's important to you, to someone else. This is somebody unveiling something that's very deep about them, okay? Especially with the gossip, the Two of Cups, and tea time. You got like 3-4 different forms of hearing something from someone, okay, that you didn't know. All right. So that's what I see coming towards you, pile 1, within the next 1 to 2 months, no more than 2 months. Okay, is what I'm getting for this type of energy. Okay, so look out for that. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to leave it there. Bye. Pile 2. We got you here. You chose the purple heart glasses, okay? Is what I see here. So I already have you all pre-shuffled here. So let's go ahead and get started. Pile 2. What's coming towards you next is movement. This pile is moving in silence, okay? This pile is with the 7 of Wands. You've got your guard up. You're standing your ground, okay? This is where we put the barricade up on certain things. With the 7 of Swords and me pulling the librarian books and knowledge, you have 3 sevens. You have 777. This is when someone puts the right boundaries in place, takes their stance, okay, decides with all their heart here, this is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to continue to do this till I'm successful. This is that 777 winner energy, but it's when you take the right stance, the consistency to gain the knowledge, and with the 7 of Pentacles to make the proper investments, okay, and consistency to grow something and to continuously do something. With owner CEO business here, it's like you're building in silence, pile 2. What's coming towards you next is that you might fall off the map here, okay? With 2 of Swords, this is not communicating with people. You have conversation and you have silence here. So you're going to stonewall people. You might be, what's coming next is being kind of like unreachable or unavailable to people, certain individuals, okay? With fashion, makeup artists, and stylists, you could be, what's coming towards you next is possibly a physical, something physical, some physical change, okay, with you. It could be a glow up, okay? You could be stepping away and really working on yourself and investing in yourself, and then, reappearing later, okay? With the 2 of Swords, we're not telling people where we're headed with the 6 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. Some of you here, what's coming up next for you, some of you could literally be moving, okay? You have a passport here. Some of you could really be moving. And the 6 of Cups is like, what I got there is a surprise, okay? Because when I think of the 6 of Cups, they're literally having tea. This is like a celebration to me. 6 of Cups is also the past. It could be that you're moving away from past influences, things like that. With the High Priestess, she did pop out upside down, but I keep getting that you're not telling people, you're not sharing your secrets, you're not showing your hand, you're not, people don't know with the Knight of Wands what moves you're making, where you're going, where you went, okay? You also have here mind power and moving up. What's coming towards you next is that your mind is on a million, okay? You're leading with your mind. You're really using your intelligence, and your intelligence is working for you. Pile 2, that's what's coming towards you next. You're moving up, you're leveling up, okay? And then, something that you gave all your heart to, you're finally going to have, okay? It could be that the people that you stonewalled or ignored or didn't communicate your movements to, or what you're doing, what you're working on, you finally, with this megaphone, it's like, now I can express it with all my heart. All that you've been working on. You have adulting, mature efforts, being responsible is happening next. So it's like maybe you've been away secretly working on something, and then when you pop back out, and all that means is that now you can live out loud. Now you're flexing. Now you're showing off all of the things that you did. For some of you, this could be a surprise party as well with the 6 of Cups and turned, okay? There's like an announcement of some kind where you receive your flowers, a lot of gestures of love. So for some of you, this could even be a birthday. Somebody could be planning things, a birthday, party. You could be planning a birthday party behind someone's back, okay? And you're just not telling this particular person about it. It could be something as simple as that, okay? That they don't know your moves. But whatever this is, all of the secrecy, all of the not talking, all of the investing and doing things, because 7 of Swords is saying we're doing something behind people's back, okay? And it could even be a surprise. It doesn't always, it's not always nefarious, okay? But the 7 of Pentacles, we're gathering up something. We're planting seeds. We're growing something, okay? So this could literally be you announcing what you've been up to once you finally have it, after you've already checked off all the boxes. Some of you could literally own businesses and stuff, and this could be like a grand opening, okay? It could be something as simple as that, especially with the 4 of Wands here. That could be a home, that could be a business, okay? As well. But this is definitely something you've been working on. With the conversation here with silence, you could finally talk to the person or the people that you have been stonewalling or ignoring, or, that you ghosted for a while you were working on this. You may finally have a conversation with them and finally announce like what you've been doing. Or this could be happening to you, this could be happening to you. You may not know what a person is up to, but they're really doing what they need to do. 6 of Cups is like everything we spoke about before, and now we come together and have the ability to celebrate it, okay? And it just it's like heart's fulfillment. Somebody did what they said they was gonna do, okay? They're done talking about it. They're actually doing it. Okay. They're putting that knowledge to use. So this could be you putting that knowledge to use, making moves with the Six of Swords. Because we took, with that Six of Swords, those swords are still in the boat. Okay. In the original tarot. So it's like, we're taking all that we know to finally build something that we only spoke about in the past. Okay. And with the High Priestess that came out upside down again, not sharing what you know, not sharing what's going on, being secretive. Okay. She's got the scroll, rolled up, like, holding on to it for dear life. Okay. I guess this pile, what's coming towards you next is that you might be disappearing with the 777. And as you work on your winning season, this is your winning season here, is what I'm seeing here. This is making moves without telling a person what you're doing, and then popping out and ready to flex about all the things, all the boxes you done checked off since you've been away, since you haven't been saying anything. And with the owner CEO business, pile 2, what's coming towards you next is just simply handling your business, and you're done talking about it. Okay. Over the course of this next 2 months. Okay. So this is what I have for you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you next time. Bye. Pile 3. Welcome. Let's see what's coming towards you next over the course of the next 1 to 2 months. Okay. We're trying to narrow this down for you. I do have you all pre-shuffled here. So pile 3, who chose these cool retro, it's like a sage green, sunglasses here. Okay. So we got a pile 3. You kind of got almost like 3 different things going on too. Okay. So what's going on in my pile 3 over the course of the next 3 months? 1 to 2 months. What's coming towards you? 8 of Swords is like feeling stuck. Okay. Trying to work up, with this, what I get here is like, you're trying to work your way through a puzzle here. Pile 3. Okay. And some of you might be really good with puzzles, but here's the lock and the key is over here. You're trying to figure out how to get something, how to get to these keys here, how to unlock yourself from something, to become unstuck from something. Okay. With the Chariot means that regardless of the state of things, regardless of you feeling a bit stuck, you're actually still very determined, pile 3, to make moves. With the Fool here, you're keeping your optimism. You're doing what you need to do. You're taking your leaps of faith. Okay. You're going for it. Okay. With the Knight of Wands, this means that there's a level of resilience when it comes to you. Like the Fool next to the 9 of Wands is like, you don't give up. With the 9 of Cups, when it comes to something that you want for yourself, when it comes to fulfilling your wishes, your hopes, your dreams, this is a person who's going to look at that. They've made all these little looks like either mugs or flower pots, whatever the case may be. And next. This pile, over the course of the next 1 to 2 months, you are making the moves, you're having resilience, and you're keeping an optimistic about the things that you're determined to do, even if at that time you feel stuck. Some of you could feel with cashier, banking teller, assistants, customer service, and secretary, like it may be that your money is kind of, maybe you don't always have the money that you need to do something. Okay. But this also could be saying that cash assistance, money is going to grow, because I see cash, banking teller next to assistance and customer service. This could also be someone helping you when it comes to money. But this could also be with social status and many choices. Is my pile 3 could be determined to find the right work for themselves. Okay. Especially with them being on the internet that you could be happy with, that's more fulfilling for you. Okay. Maybe you're determined to find what it is that you need when it comes to a job, because you do have many choices with social status here, and many choices. Look at all your options, but there is a success here. The path you are on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. Lots of little steps take you a long way. You're on the right track. Okay. So over the course of the next 1 to 2 months, Pile 3, you could select, find an option that really works for you and have success in attaining that for yourself. Whether this is whatever this has to do with, whatever you're determined here to break yourself out of, okay? It could be a routine. It could be a job that you already work at. Maybe there's something else that you want, but there's something that you keep diligently working on here with the hand brace there. This is something that you've had to do many times, and next to the Nine of Cups, each time you've only gotten better and better and better at it, okay? So if there is any money issues, they will be resolved, all right? You will have success. Now, for some of you also, we have a love situation going on here, okay? Someone that you have chemistry with, that you try to have resistance towards, or that you have left before, okay? Or finalize things, or thought you finalized things with that person. What's coming towards you is their return. This person could want a second opportunity with you. This is someone who wants to pop up and reminisce and go back and forth with you, you know, about, you know, we shouldn't give up on one another, okay? So they may be coming back towards you. This could be somebody, again, that you ran away from, that you finalized things with, or that you, at least you thought. What's also coming for you, Pile 3, we have blocking here, inaccessible, okay? Failed, you know what I'm saying? Romantic attempts with you. This is somebody who's not giving up themselves, okay? What else is coming towards you? With Slay, succeeding, on point, dominating the competition. So it could be that you're looking better physically as well. Okay, for some of y'all, this could be a glow up of some kind. This could be weight loss. This could be anything to do with your physicality. This could also be with success and social status, that you just start doing better on all fronts. Okay, we also have knocked up here. We have pregnancy, baby on the way, or expecting. So some of you are glowing. Some of you are, you know, you could be pregnant, or you could find out that you're pregnant. You do have a lot of 9s here. Okay, so some of you, what's coming towards you, for some of y'all, you're either celibate, okay, with the, you know, not giving in to those things. Some of you are slaying it. You're looking good. Some of you are glowing as well, especially even if you're, you know, for some of y'all, if you are pregnant by this person that you keep trying to resist or not come back together with, this could be something where you might find out you're pregnant and, you know, decide to come back together with someone that you left if you're pregnant by this person. That's just for some of y'all. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it does not. That sounds very specific to somebody, but yeah, some of y'all could be currently pregnant or find out that you're pregnant, okay? So this is what I have for you, Pile 3. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. All right. Pile 4. I already got you all pre-shuffled here. So Pile 4, you chose these kind of more of like an emerald green sunglasses, okay, for your pile. Pile 4. Okay, so what's coming towards you next, or what's happening next in your life over the course of the next 1 to 2 months, from the month that you're hearing this up to 2 months, okay? I'm seeing Pile 4 with the Nine of Wands. You're pretty much guarded. You're pretty much keeping to yourself, but you are on guard, okay? With Temperance, you're just taking your time right now. You're taking your sweet old time. The Five of Wands, you're probably not, you know, that's competition. That's, you know, debates, things like that. You probably are only giving very little of yourself to those around you as far as going back and forth with people, okay? Also with the Hermit and the Four of Cups, the Hermit, you already know, you're in the cave. You're put up. You're keeping to yourself, okay? You're doing some self-discovery. Some of you could be reading or investigating something as well, looking into things with the Four of Cups, and not really giving to anything that you don't want, okay? So you're rejecting a lot of things at this time, Pile 4. This is kind of a loner energy, not really giving, you know, taking your sweet time and not giving much of yourself to other things. Again, with the Hermit, some of you guys could be within your studies as well. All right. You have psychology. So my Pile 4, you're definitely starting over the course of the next couple of months, You're in your spiritual practice, you're in psychology. Again, some of you guys are really in your head with psychology, or it could be that you're just really starting to understand people, you know, the psychology of why people do certain things, okay? You could be an observer at this time, all right? With artist, painter, and pottery, you could be working on something, some form of art, whether that's with your hands. This is painting, coloring. This is arts and crafts, things of that nature. Okay, or you could literally be looking at the artistry of people through your observation of them. Spiritual practice is usually what we're doing when we're, you know, we're to ourselves. We're really going within. Okay, because you have sidetracked and distracted here in the ocean. Like, I'm too deep off into me, pile 4. Okay. We got a few things here though. Although you're keeping to yourself and not really giving much towards things that you either feel rejected by or that you have rejected. Okay. You do have, you know, it looks like some love here, some a person or people that would like to connect with you, because you do have sneaky link, buttering up, vacation, and snack. It's not for lack of people being attracted to you, pile 4, but you may be wanting to keep to yourself. You could have people that are finding you attractive, trying to use their charm on you, and wanting to get together. Excuse me. Wanting to have like a little romantic getaway. If you're dealing, even if you're dealing with someone, this could be what's coming towards you. It's someone that you deal with or would like to deal with you. Be careful, people, of those that are, you know, a sneaky link of someone coming towards you that is involved already in a connection. Okay. This person could come towards you looking at you like, you know, you a whole snack. Okay, with the cookies, and yes, physical attraction and irresistibility towards you, wanting to spend time together and enjoy one another. Okay, some of you here with longing, broken, open heart, and distracted, someone could reveal something to you that wants to tell you the truth, that feels a connection to you here with soul tie, about how they're missing and longing for you. This person could have broken your heart, you know, or you broke their heart, and they want you to be open-hearted. They want you to go from broken-hearted to being open-hearted. But I think a lot of you here, again, with that Hermit energy and the 4 of Cups, you are focused on something else, more than likely yourselves, okay, here in pile 4. Okay, but what's coming towards you is someone who wants to also reveal a certain truth, or maybe even how they feel towards you, okay, who has taken their time, okay, with the Temperance to sort all those things out. But you definitely have some physical attraction things going on here. Now, for some of you, even when it comes to, you know, what's coming towards you, a transformation, okay? And it says here, understanding the duality, especially with you getting psychology. Some of you are, one, you're understanding yourself better, okay? Your own mind, the reason why you do certain things, okay? Or what triggered a certain thing as well is what I'm also seeing. But then also some of you, you are understanding the psychology, again, of other people. Maybe you're understanding or observing certain patterns, because it says, do not forget about the dual nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance. So pile 4 over the what's coming towards you is also getting smarter about the way that you deal with people. Okay. And you're not going to let people distract you with all of the other shenanigans. So what's happening with you? Because you are now tuning into yourself, your spiritual practice, and your own mind, and your mind is getting stronger here because you're going within with the Hermit. Okay. People can't really play on your top, pile 4. I'm just going to put that out there over the course of the next couple of months, between now and the next couple of months. People can't really play with you anymore, pile 4, because you understand the signs and the symbol and the symbology. Okay, honey? As far as what's going on, what's coming towards you, you're in the flow, okay? The universe is sending you help. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life you really want to have. Some of you are also finding a great match for work, okay? So that could be if you're currently not working, or if you already have a job, you could be finding something that's even better for you business-wise, that does make you truly happy. It is rewarding, okay? Some of you with the good luck and rewards. Some of you could also be even winning money here in this pile, okay? You could have money coming towards you. This is bonuses, raises, okay? There's a certain level of prosperity coming in for you, and next to good luck, your fortune is improving, and you will get a lucky break soon. Collect nuggets of wisdom. You will need them in the near future, okay? So some of you could also in this pile have, you know, this could be this could come in as an inheritance, luck of the draw. This could be the lottery. This could be anything, any amount of money, okay? But also within that, the flow, as long as you stay in the flow, you're finding the pieces to your puzzle, okay? You're finding what's best for you. Money seems to be looking good and doing well. But there's a lot of just kind of inner things that pile 4 is doing over the course of the next, between the time you see this and the next couple of months, following, you're going from somebody who may have been brokenhearted as well to someone who's healing your heart with the open heart. And with you being distracted and this figure looking out into the ocean, you're really taking a deep dive even within yourself, okay? But it doesn't mean that people aren't still trying to get with you, hook up with you, pile 4, or want your time, okay? So this is what I am seeing for you, pile 4. I'm going to leave it there. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. All right, pile 5. Last but certainly not least, I have you all pre-shuffled here. Let's see what's going on. You chose the red shades here, the red sunglasses. So let's see what's going on with my pile 5 from now up to just a couple of months, okay? What's coming towards you next, or what's happening next for you? You got the 9 of Cups, okay? Pile 5, 9 of Cups is like getting the fulfillment that you want on all fronts, okay? Getting everything that you want, meeting your expectations, okay? That's the 9 of Cups energy. Just fully working on, you see all these different pots that they are molding are all different, okay? So you're working on a lot of different things, and it could be up to 9 different things. You have exercise and fitness and bodybuilding, so that's one of the things. So and then you have the 9 of Pentacles. Look at that. They're in the gym. Okay. The 9 of Pentacles puts a plan together. They plant the seed and they start moving on it. Okay. So this pile now, between now and over the next couple of months, you're really figuring out what you want to be doing with the 9 of Swords. That's being determined. That's saying enough is enough. This is something like, okay, it's now or never here for this pile. I'm gonna put a fitness plan together and I'm gonna stick to it. Or this could be something that you're already doing. No, if you are, then you're just continuing that. So some of you have put a fitness plan together, something for your health, because you do have slay and body shaming. Like, some of you are wanting to change your physicality here, and it's a long road for pile 5, but it's a road that we have to start taking. We can't, there's no short way around something. And I think pile 5, you realize that there's no there's no shortcut around what you're trying to get for yourself. Okay. So some of you are really about to go ahead and start exercising, eating differently. Some of you are figuring out where is it that you want to, where are you headed? Where do you want to vacation? Where do you want to travel to? So some of you could be working on that. Celebrations planner and coordinator, just different ways to celebrate yourself. What am I going to do to celebrate myself? This is being better to yourself. This is seeing yourself as worthy of what it is that you want. 7 of Cups, but with it being upside down, we've narrowed down. See, 7 of Cups, when it's upright, we have all these options and we really don't know what to choose. Okay. Our head can be in the clouds and we can be fickle. Okay. With the 4 of Pentacles, this is what I'm, safeguarding. This is saving. So some of you, between now and over the course of the next couple of months, you could be even saving for a vacation, saving for a future wedding, saving for a future celebration. If I want something, I'm going to have to put a plan down and do it. So some of you, this all is inclusive. I need to lose weight. I need to exercise. I need to look better. I need to make sure that I'm looking good for whatever is coming up. And I have to start this process now. Okay. Because some of you want to pop out later, okay? With tea time and slay and flexing and with snooping and all that, detective people looking at you, trying to figure out what you done did with yourself, whatever the case may be. They may even with detective wonder what it is that you did to glow up like this. Now that you're popping out and flashy and looking conceited, whatever the case may be, this is definitely something about your looks, like you're succeeding at whatever it is that you're doing. So over the next course of the couple of months, what's coming towards you is results with whatever you started on yourself when it comes to fitness. And some of you, this could be dieting, but what seemed to take be a long road for you, you're finally showing results here, okay? With, I believe with Slay that there's definitely changes to your physicality where some of you, okay, if you were bigger before or you didn't have your muscles, if your men weren't popping out, now muscles is popping. Ladies, if it was weight loss, now guess what? We're starting to see those pounds fall off and people want to know what you over there doing, pile 5, what you got going on. We see your results coming in. Why? Because over the course of now and the next couple of months, pile 5 has narrowed down. They have pinpointed what it is that they need to be doing, what it is that they want, and what they're going to, you know what I'm saying? Kind of what you're going to do to make this happen for you. Okay. And 4 of Pentacles is what you're going to keep for yourself, what you're willing to save, what you're willing to restrain, like have, restraint on in order to get it done. Okay. So we've narrowed something down and more than likely it's some kind of plan of action. Okay. Some of you could be saving again for a vacation or somewhere that you're going to end up having to go at some point. Either whether that's over the next couple of months. Okay. Some of you are going somewhere and you need to, you are making sure that you show up in the way that you want to show up for that particular destination. Okay. Like this could be a cruise. This could be, you're going to visit family. This could be a celebration that you have to go to that is some months, away and you want to look a certain way for it. Okay. What else is going on for you? We have moving up here when it comes to your money. Okay. Moving up, career rise, careers on the rise, new offers and opportunities, salary increase. So some of you could also be getting a promotion of some kind that you see coming. Okay. With this, pay attention to the things that are important to ensure wealth. Be farsighted and alert. Okay. So this tells me be aware of what you're doing. Be aware of what you got going on, because this also tells me that you might be being looked at for a possible promotion. Okay. Or a step up or a salary increase where you're being reviewed into some capacity. Okay. Also, for some of you, when it comes to work, money, whatever the case may be, you got passage. You are making certain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go. Your current situation is a means to an end. So some of you will be leaving a job, but again, because you got moving up, it could be that you have now gained passage to the next, the next position. Okay. So you might be leaving one position, going to another position because you have the future, plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity, but you have movement here and progress. So I feel like some of you are finally having movement within the career sector as well. And in your money, again, this is movement up. This is, if you're not leaving a job altogether for another one, this could be you literally movement in position where you are This could be salary increase, but definitely can come with more responsibilities. For some of you, and when it comes to love, you're pretty much keeping to yourself. You're reminiscing and keeping to yourself as well, with concealing, with obscurity. Okay, memories and reminiscing, bittersweets. Being uncertain or unclear, possibly about the future. You could be reminiscing about the things that were neglected in prior commitment as well. Like if some of you, like this could be a marriage, a prior marriage. You're looking at the things that were neglected in those situations. How people allowed there. You have literally pride and ego twice. Okay. Arrogance, stubbornness. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Okay. If this is not someone else feeling this way, and wants to, express these feelings towards you. It could be that you're having a conversation about the past, about where the confusion was. Okay. If this is not you seeing it, it could be that you were both too prideful, to where it created, it was neglect on both sides when it comes to the seriousness to the connection itself and the commitment. If this is not a marriage or whatever the case may be, it could be that you're seeing both sides of where there was the blind spots. Now it's like, how we come out of something and now we do like a life review. So this could be somebody over the next couple of months, like really doing a life review, what you neglected to do with yourself, for yourself, what you neglected to be when it came to that person, and vice versa. This is someone kind of just, behind the scenes, just, secretly just going over just dwelling over what has already happened. Okay. So pile 5, this is what I get for you. People are, possibly, tea time, wanting to know what you got going on, seeing your changes because of the new things that you've implemented. Some of you literally are back in the gym, exercising, taking a stand, doing something now, like you don't have time to waste, really working on everything that you could want with the 9 of Cups, narrowing down, okay, where I'm going, okay, because they got tickets in their hands. Okay, this is what I'm going to pay for. This is what I'm going to put my money towards with the 4 of Pentacles. Again, saving. Okay, so you could be getting a handle, pile 5, on your money and where your money is going, or truly only investing in the things that are going to get you the results for what's coming up for you. Okay, so this is what I have for you at this point. I'm going to end it here. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.